Bonjour! Today in this grammar presentation, I will tell you about the concepts of gender and numbers related to nouns. So by the end of this presentation, you should be able to recognize the numbers of French nouns as well as the gender of a couple nouns. So first of all, what is a noun? In grammar, a noun refers to people, for instance, student, places, for instance, school, things, for instance, computer, or concepts, for instance, grammar. In English, nouns have a gender and a number. There are three genders in English: the masculine gender, the feminine gender, and the neutral gender. An example of a masculine noun is an actor that can be replaced by the pronoun he. An example of a feminine noun is an actress that can be replaced by the pronoun she. An example of a neutral noun is a thing that can be replaced by the pronoun it. We could include as well a non-binary actor, which would be replaced by the non-binary pronoun they. English nouns also have a number that is the singular or the plural. An example of a noun in the singular is students. Usually, the plural is marked with the ending s in English. In French, nouns are either masculine or feminine. While most nouns referring to people have a logical gender, the gender of nouns referring to things, places, concepts is arbitrary. You will need to memorize them. Consider the following. Homme is masculine. Homme, a man, is masculine. That makes sense. Same thing. Femme is feminine. Femme, a woman, feminine, makes sense. However, développement is masculine. This is arbitrary. Same thing for coopération, which is feminine, and so the gender here is arbitrary. Note, though, that some noun endings may indicate the gender of a noun, and you will learn about those later. For example, the ending ment indicates that the noun is masculine. Développement is therefore masculine, as well as enseignement, teaching. The ending tion indicates that the noun is feminine. For instance, coopération is feminine, as well as organisation, organization. But please note that this is not systematic. Note that new terms to refer to the non-binary gender have been coined, and they will be shared with you later in the course. In French, most plural nouns end with an S, like in English. However, unlike English, in French, the final plural S is silent, meaning that continent and continent are pronounced the same. Note that there are other ways to mark the plural that you will learn about later in the course. Application. True or false? 1. It is a noun. Children is singular. The gender of French nouns always depends on their endings. Homme is masculine. Développement is feminine. Femme is masculine. Éducation is feminine. Organisation is plural. Homme is plural. Femme and are pronounced the same. 1. False. It is not a noun, but a verb. It refers to the action, to an action, okay? Some nouns also refer to action, but here you can clearly understand that this is a verb. Children is singular. This is false. Children is plural. The singular is child. The gender of French nouns always depends on their endings. This is false. It only depends on the limited numbers of endings. You will have to memorize if it's masculine or feminine. Homme is masculine. This is true. Homme means a man, so it is logical here. Développement is feminine. This is false. The ending more indicates that the noun is masculine. Femme is masculine. This is false. Femme, a woman, is feminine. Éducation is feminine. This is true. The ending tion indicates that the noun is feminine. Organisation is plural. This is true. You have a final S. Careful. Remember that this final S is silent. Homme is plural. This is false. There is no final S, so we assume this is singular. And finally, femme and are pronounced the same. This is true. Femme and femme are pronounced the same. Remember that the plural S in French is silent. And if you have questions, feel free to write them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. Au revoir!